Hello, amazing souls, and a special welcome to those joining us for the first time. Whether you're here because life feels heavy with self-doubt, you're tired of feeling less than, or you simply stumbled upon this channel, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Today's episode, Breaking the Invisible Chains, is for anyone who's ever muted their own voice while applauding others, who's overthought their way out of opportunities, or who's wondered, do I even deserve to dream this big? Spoiler, you do. So grab a cozy drink, hit subscribe if this resonates, and let's dive into a story that's not just about silencing self-doubt, it's about reclaiming the power you've always had. New here? Don't worry, we're all friends in this journey. Let's begin. Imagine a bird trapped in a cage. But here's the twist, the cage has no door. No lock. No bars. The bird could fly free at any moment, but it doesn't. Why? Because it believes the cage is real. Friends, that bird is you. That cage is your self-doubt. Your belief that others are smarter, stronger, more deserving. That voice whispering, who do you think you are? Today, we're breaking those invisible chains. The problem, when comparison becomes a cage. Let me tell you about Maya. Maya was a writer. Not just any writer, a brilliant one. Her words could make you laugh, cry, and see the world differently. But Maya never shared her work. Why? Because she'd scroll through Instagram, read Pulitzer Prize-winning novels, and think, I'll never be that good. She'd attend open mic nights, hear others perform, and shrink into her seat, convinced her voice didn't matter. Maya's story isn't unique. The student who stays silent in class, fearing their ideas aren't smart enough. The employee who avoids promotions, believing coworkers are more qualified. The artist who hides their paintings, comparing them to Picasso. The root of the cage. We live in a world of highlight reels. Social media, awards, viral success, it's easy to mistake others' curated moments for their entire story. But here's the truth, comparison is a thief. It steals your joy, your courage, and your potential. The turning point, cracking the illusion. One day, Maya hit rock bottom. She'd spent months editing a short story, only to delete the file in frustration. That night, she attended a writing workshop. The speaker was a best-selling author Maya idolized. Then, the author said this. My first novel was rejected 47 times. I cried in my car after every no. I still hate my first drafts. But I kept going, not because I believed I was the best, but because I realized my voice mattered, even if it shook. Maya's cage rattled. For the first time, she saw her idol as human. Flawed. Scared. Just like her. Your turn. Ask yourself. Whose highlight reel am I comparing my behind the scenes to? What if their perfection is just a story I've invented? The journey, small steps to silence self-doubt. Maya didn't transform overnight. She stumbled. She relapsed. But she kept going. Here's how, and how you can too. Step 1, rewrite your inner dialogue. Example. Every time Maya thought, I'm not as good as them, she'd pause and ask. Is this thought helpful? Or is it just my fear talking? Best practices. The 5-second rule, when self-doubt strikes, interrupt it. Count backward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ACT. Credit, Mel Robbins. Affirmations that work, ditch generic you're amazing. Try. My voice matters even if it shakes. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to be brave. Step 2, create more, compare less. Maya started a blog. Not to go viral, but to build a habit of shipping her work. Her first post got 3 views, her mom, her cat, and a spam bot. But her 10th post? A stranger commented, this felt like you wrote it just for me. Best practices. The 10-minute rule, spend 10 minutes daily creating anything, write, draw, brainstorm. No editing. No judging. Compare apples to apples. When admiring someone, ask, what can I learn from them, instead of why am I not them? Step 3. Embrace the good enough mindset. Maya's breakthrough came when she submitted a story she'd only edited once. It wasn't perfect, but it was raw. Readers wrote, "Finally, something real." Best practices. The 80% rule: share work when it's 80% ready. Perfection is a myth. Celebrate micro wins: finished a draft? Posted a video? Text a friend, "I did the thing." Step 4. Find your mirror people. Maya joined a writing group. Not with critics, but with people who said, "Your weirdness is your superpower." Best practices. Audit your circle: spend less time with people who nitpick. More time with those who say, "I see you." Be your own ally: write a letter to your 15-year-old self. What would they be proud of you for? Part 4. The climax: stepping into your power. 2 years later, Maya published her first book. It wasn't a bestseller. But at her launch, a reader tearfully said, "Your words made me feel less alone." That's the secret, friends. Your power isn't in being better than anyone else. It's in being uniquely you. Part 5. Best practices to break free. Name your cage. Write down your biggest self-doubt. I'm not smart enough. I'll never succeed. Burn the paper. The who says? Challenge. When you think, "They're better than me," ask, "Who says?" What's the evidence? Practice imperfect courage. Volunteer to speak first in meetings. Post a vulnerable Instagram story. Start before you're ready. Create a win jar. Drop notes in a jar every time you take a brave action. Revisit them when doubt creeps in. Silence the generic they. They'll judge me. Who's they? Name them. Often, they don't exist. Closing: the world needs your song. That bird we talked about? It's still singing. Not because it's the best singer, but because its song is unique. You have a song too. A story. A perspective no one else can replicate. Every time you silence self-doubt, you're not just freeing yourself, you're giving others permission to do the same. So today, I challenge you. Break one chain. Share your idea. Post your art. Raise your hand. And if that voice whispers, "Who do you think you are?" smile and say, "Someone who's done hiding." Call to action. Your turn. What's one invisible chain you'll break this week? Share it in the comments. Let's cheer each other on.